My mother lived with cancer for most of her adult life, but was completely unaware of her circumstances because she didn't have insurance, so the doctor withheld her diagnosis. From that moment on, the countdown began. One day she told me with such conviction in her eyes, "I promise I'm going to see you walk across that stage. I can't wait. I know life has great things in store for my baby." I believed her because she had a fighting spirit and always beat the odds when the presence of death lingered in the air, threatening to consume her. 8 days after my 11th birthday, she was gone forever. That promise was broken, and the silence was a blood-curdling scream of anguish setting out to break my soul. That day vividly plays in my mind like a relentless dream, because the one time I could not be by her side, she vanished. She sent my siblings and I to stay at my great-grandmother's house. Looking back, I know she made that decision because with me clenching to her side, she would not have been able to let go. But sometimes the selfishness inside of me wishes she had not made that decision, because I feel like she robbed me of a chance to say goodbye. And I can't even remember if I told her I loved her. I constantly think to myself, if I was there, I could have done something to prevent her death. But while sulking about all the things I didn't have and all the things I wished were different, I realized something. Everyone faces adversity, and it's the choices you make within those moments that reflect the life you've lived. So I told myself to get over it, move on, and live the rest of your life for you instead of focusing on the past. With that, my dreams sprouted from the darkness. And from that moment on, I lived my life by Gandhi's principle. You must be the change you want to see in the world. While in the 6th grade, the opportunity for me to head towards that path presented itself in the form of AVID. At first, I was hesitant about joining because I was never the troublemaker or the student who neglected to do the work that was required of them. But I joined, and I discovered that AVID wasn't just about dusting off the troublemakers and making them all shiny and new. It's about providing a support system and motivating students to fulfill their dreams and become productive members of society. And that's exactly what AVID did for me. I had the amazing opportunity to attend Harvard Summer School in 2013. This experience would not have been possible if it weren't for AVID helping me reach it, because I couldn't afford it. And when my AVID teachers found out about this, they turned to social media outlets and told my story on Fox 4 News. And the community rallied together to help raise the money. At Harvard, I took 2 college courses that each provided 4 college credit hours: biomedical engineering and the introduction into biomedical ethics. These classes were extremely challenging, but the strategies I learned from AVID made the process a lot easier. In class, I took cornell notes and recorded the lectures to refer to while studying. Some of my classmates and I formed study groups that met every day after class to talk about the lectures, to ensure that we fully understood the concepts we were learning. The skills I learned in AVID allowed me to be comfortable enough to talk to people that I would never regularly approach. The most valuable lesson I learned is that without interactions from your peers, surviving college would be a difficult thing to accomplish. I believe AVID allowed me to be more confident in the knowledge I had to offer other people, so that forming those study groups and relying on the opinions of others wasn't such a difficult thing to accept. Before I conclude this speech and tell you guys about all the great things I will accomplish in the future, I would like to acknowledge a very amazing woman, my 10th through 12th grade AVID teacher, Miss Amanda Wilds. Would you please stand up? I want to thank you for everything you've done for me. I know this entire year, all of your senior AVID students made you want to pull out every single strand of hair on your head. And I know that I played a bigger part in that than I would like to admit. So I want to apologize now in front of everyone. You are a genuinely kind and loving person who we all took for granted. But I want you to know that I truly hope that you will always be a part of my life. And to my sisters, I know we weren't dealt the fair cards in life, but in the effects of losing our mother and never knowing our dads will be a constant struggle for the rest of our lives. But the women we are now and will become in the future have surpassed anything Mom would have dreamed for us. I love you guys. And I know sometimes I'm emotionally unavailable, but it's just me being strong because I feel like I have to be in order to make it through the day. Even the great Keyle gets hit with unexplainable sadness that sometimes I feel like will never pass because I miss Mom so much. I will continue to be strong, positive role model for you guys because we all have the potential to make something of ourselves. And last but not least, Granny. I know I'm your favorite, and I truly appreciate you taking me in when you didn't have to. I never really thought about the fact that you suffered a loss too, and I could never imagine what it would feel like to bury your own daughter. You are a strong and loving woman, and I promise that I'll never put you in a nursing home. I am proud to say that in the fall, I'll be attending Hofstra University located in Hempstead, New York, to major in pre-medical studies. My dream is to travel into third world countries and provide medical care to people who don't have that opportunity readily available to them. Upon my completion of med school, I will join the American Red Cross to aid in their relief efforts and eventually open up a series of my own clinics across the globe. Because I've seen the unbearable pain that neglectful healthcare systems bring to families, and I believe that no one should have to suffer from illnesses that are easily preventable. I will succeed with all the dreams that I've set for myself because I am and will forever remain a lifelong AVID student. AVID students know the pain and the struggles life throws your way, and because of this, we won't back down. Thank you.